this segment for breaking muscle, we're going to work on opening up your hamstrings and your oblique muscles. So those two muscle groups are often used by athletes to the extreme. So we're going to work on just making sure that we get them nice and long for your next workout. Go ahead and come to downward facing dog. Take some time here, just pedal out your feet, shake your head, pedal your arms, bend one knee, bend the other. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach your right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee down. Oh, and I forgot to mention, grab some blocks if you have really tight hamstrings. So I'm just going to show you, you'll have one block on either side of your front leg, and I'll show you how you can use those in just a minute. So from here, you're going to walk your hands back and dig your right heel into the ground. Micro bend in your right knee, and you're going to feel as you push down in your right heel, the stretch moves up to the top of the hamstring attachment where it meets the glute. If it's hard to keep your hands on the ground, go ahead and push up onto these blocks just to give yourself a little bit more room. And if the highest setting is too much, you can always drop it down a little bit. Just stay here breathing. Again, just pulling that heel down, and then as you start to settle into the stretch, you can reach the crown of the head forward. Continue to pull your right thigh straight back. So the right hip might want to jump over to the right side of the room, and once you pull it straight back, again, keep that micro bend and find length with the crown of the head reaching forward, just as you reach down over that right thigh. And again, you can use these blocks, or you can use the floor. And then crawl it back forward, untuck your back toes, breathe your arms alongside your ears, interlace your fingers, and try to draw your arms behind your ears here. So if you're feeling a little tight in the shoulders, it may not happen, that's okay. As you reach back, try to relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. And then from here, turn your left shin parallel to the short edge of your mat. Lengthen your right leg and reach your right arm down your right shin as your left arm reaches over your ear. Big, big breathing. And then take your left hand down and reach your right arm over your ear. So you're going to feel this stretch in your oblique muscles on both sides. And then turn, face the back of your mat, which will now become the front of your mat. And then lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, step it between your hands. Drop your back knee down. And then go ahead and straighten your left leg. So again, you're going to dig that left heel into the ground, micro bend in your left knee, and just feel how the stretch, the more you dig into that left heel, rises up the hamstring to the glute attachment. If you need to use the blocks, they're there for you, so you can always use the blocks. Just settling into the stretch, and again, pull your left thigh straight back. So the hip's going to want to jut over to the back of the room, and you're going to continue to pull it back so that entire thigh is in line. That way you're getting that back of the hamstring as best as you can. And then as you warm up, you can start to reach the crown of the head forward. Maybe you don't need the blocks, maybe you do. And then bend your knee back over your ankle. Breathe your arms up and alongside your ears. Stay here and just try to get your hands, your arms behind your ears. Big, big breathing. And then turn your right shin parallel to the short edge of your mat. Lengthen your left leg. Reach your right arm up and over, opening up through your right oblique. And then take your right hand down. Reach your left arm over your ear, and again, just opening up here. And then pivot and turn, downward facing dog. Big, big breathing. And then we're just going to take that up one more height. So step your right foot between your hands. And again, you can use the blocks. So you can take your hands on those blocks. Or you can keep the hands down. I want you to again micro bend in that right knee and dig your right heel down. If you want to start to work maybe on stretching the front of the shin, if you're a runner, you can drop the toes to the ground. And then from here, you're going to pivot and turn. So now just adjust your feet so that they're parallel. Maybe one foot's in front of the other, so you just want to make sure all your toes align. And then turn your toes slightly in, heel slightly out, and then fold down. So if you find yourself where the glute attachment, the hamstring is pulling, I want you to bend both knees, and then go ahead and let that sit for a second, and then re-extend. See if you can come deeper into the pose. If you can't get the head all the way down to the ground, you can of course use blocks. Great. and then pivot and turn. So you're on the back of your mat. And you're going to go through the same thing. You're going to straighten your left leg. And you can use the blocks or you can use the mat, but you're going to dig that left heel into the ground, micro bend in that knee. And if you want, you can start to work on stretching the front of that shin as well so that foot can go flat if you want. So it's great, like I said, if you're a runner. And then come back to the front. One more stretch down. Just really getting into the back of those hamstrings. And then take a gentle bend in your knees and roll all the way up. And that hopefully will make your hamstrings and your obliques feel a lot more open. Thanks for tuning in. Bye guys.